I grew up in an adversarial environment in the law, so I forged my career in the combative environment of litigation. But I have to say, the behaviour in question time would not be tolerated in a courtroom.
Would you say you've always been an angel in question time?
Not at all. As a minister and as a shadow minister, you are judged on your ability to strike a blow against your political opponent. It's part of the culture. It's adversarial, it's combative.
Is that too brutal a contest? Are people getting the wrong impression of what Parliament is because that's the window they see through?
Question time is only 70, 80 minutes a day, yet it's what is televised. So people are concerned that that is what their well-paid representatives are doing all day, every day in the Parliament. They don't see the thoughtful contributions and the more intelligent speeches that can be given in the Parliament because they're not televised. I think that question time probably does more damage to the reputation of the political class than any other issue. There's far too much throwing of insults and vicious behaviour, name-calling and the like, and the public see that as no better than school children. In fact, not as well behaved as school children. And I think we need more substance, less theatre.
How do you do that, though? Because you have to change the culture of the parties.
It would take a very long time. This is a system we have inherited. We've had it for over 100 years of a government governing and an opposition holding the government to account. And that's good. That's the basis of representative government and democracy. However, I think the televised question time does us no favours. I think that the advent of social media has something to do with this as well. Instead of politics being seen through the lens of experienced political commentators and experts from the press gallery, now everyone with a mobile phone or a keyboard is a journalist, a commentator, and it's unfiltered. So a Twitter storm can begin over the smallest of issues without the expert perspective of the mainstream media. And indeed, even Twitter feeds can now be used as the basis of a mainstream media story. And what is misleading about that is that social media does not necessarily reflect the broader view of the Australian public.
Is there a loss of perspective too in that we see politicians sitting in question time and they're on Twitter themselves? They're players and commentators at the same time.
Well, it's going to be very hard to prise someone's mobile phone off them. I have my mobile
Should
phone
we, like
in
children,
question time.
should we ban them from question time?
I think that we all have to be personally responsible for our behaviour in question time. And because ministers and shadow ministers are judged on their performance, it makes it very difficult to change because you have to land a blow on your political opponent to be seen to be an able minister.
Hello, I'm Liz Hayes. Thanks for watching. To keep up with the latest from 60 Minutes Australia, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can also download the 9Now app for full episodes and other exclusive 60 Minutes content.